Your brain talks, spark your mind, guide your actions. You know that voice inside you, the one that whispers softly when you're standing at the edge of something important. Not now. Maybe later. It's subtle, almost affectionate in the way it tiptoes around your determination, making excuses and painting fantasies of future certainty. And just like that, what mattered most drifts further away, your dreams, your relationships, your deepest desires. But why does your brain betray you when it's on your side? Why do you avoid what matters most, even when every part of you yearns to move forward? Today, let's explore the hidden currents beneath your hesitation, the emotional currents that lead you away from purpose, and how you can gently guide yourself back toward what truly matters. It starts with a story, a day not so different from today. You wake up with a plan. Draft that proposal, call that friend, begin the workout you promised yourself. You feel motivated, almost electrified, as you sit at your desk. Your heart pounds with possibility. And then, you check your email. Or you scroll through one notification. 5 minutes pass, then 30. Those bright dreams dim under the dull glow of digital distraction. You tell yourself, I'll do it later, after I clear my inbox. But inbox clearing becomes browsing articles, which becomes social media, which becomes watching a video. And just like that, your proposal, your call, your workout, everything that really matters, remains untouched. You avoided it. Again. Why? Because your brain is wired to protect you. Eons ago, our senses evolved to seek safety first and adventure later. The amygdala, that primal guardian of emotion, reacts faster than your thinking mind. It flags uncertainty as potential danger. Rejection, failure, discomfort, your brain lumps them all into the same category. So when you contemplate making that call or sending that proposal, the amygdala sends an alarm, stay here. Stay safe. You feel a flutter in your chest, a whisper of anxiety, and your autopilot shifts into avoidance mode. You withdraw, not because you lack courage, but because deep inside, your brain believes it's keeping you alive. This isn't weakness, it's biology. Yet biology doesn't have to be destiny. Understanding that avoidance is a protective response, not a moral failing, can free you from shame. The next time you catch yourself putting off what matters, whether it's writing that chapter, having that difficult conversation, or launching your passion project, pause. Acknowledge the fear. Name it. There you are, old friend, hiding behind my comfort zone again. By shining a light on the emotion, you lessen its power. You transform from someone who fights an invisible foe into an ally who gently holds the fear's hand and guides it forward. Imagine fear as a timid child. It tugs at your sleeve, craving reassurance. When you retreat or suppress it, it only grows more anxious. But when you kneel down, make eye contact, and say, I see you. I appreciate you wanting to keep me safe, but I've got this, you invite collaboration. Suddenly, that child is no longer a burden but a companion, reminding you to proceed with care. You plan small steps, not giant leaps. You set time-bound intentions. I'll work on the proposal for 10 minutes. Then 15. Before you know it, the fear child is sitting beside you, encouraging you as you type. Behind avoidance also lies the seductive illusion of perfection. You believe that to start, conditions must be flawless. Your workspace must be immaculate, the moon must be full. The stars must align. But perfectionism is the thief of progress. It convinces you that if you can't do it perfectly, you shouldn't do it at all. And so you wait. And wait. And wait some more. To break this spell, embrace imperfection as your signature. Give yourself permission to produce rough drafts, awkward conversations, workout sessions where you wobble. Celebrate each imperfect step as progress. Over time, the accumulation of these good enough actions propels you forward far more effectively than the rare, perfect launch ever could. Another aspect of avoidance is the pain-pleasure principle. Your brain charts every potential action on a mental map of pain versus pleasure. Immediate discomfort, sending that risky email, facing possible rejection, appears more salient than the delayed pleasure of success. So your mind takes the easy route, avoid the immediate pain. To rewire this, anchor the action to an immediate reward. After you hit send on that email, treat yourself, 5 minutes of music you love, a quick stretch, a cup of tea. Make finishing the task itself a source of pleasure, reshaping your brain's reward circuitry. Over time, the pleasure of completion begins to outshine the discomfort of initiation. Let's talk about identity. You avoid what matters when there's a mismatch between your actions and your self-image. If you see yourself as not a writer, you won't write. If you believe you're bad with money, you'll dodge your budget. Your brain wants consistency. To change behavior, gently shift your identity first. Start saying to yourself, I am someone who writes. I am someone who cares about my relationships. Repeat these affirmations not as magical mantras, but as truthful statements you intend to honor. Then act in accordance. Pick up a pen. Send that message. Each small action reinforces your chosen identity until avoidance no longer aligns with who you are. Now, you might wonder, what about accountability? When you commit privately, it's easy to back out. But when you involve others, share your goals with a friend or post them publicly, you add social motivation. Your brain hates inconsistency between your public commitments and your actions. Use that. Partner with an accountability buddy. Schedule check-ins. The stakes feel higher, and avoidance loses some of its allure. You're no longer just protecting yourself, you're honoring your word to someone else. Still, life happens. You might stumble. You might avoid again. And that's okay. Healing and growth aren't linear. Compassionate self-talk is crucial. When you slip, don't berate yourself. Instead, say, I understand. Next time, I'll. Use each lapse as data, not condemnation. Review what triggered the avoidance. The environment, your energy levels, the time of day, then adjust your strategies. Over time, your brain learns, when discomfort arises, you respond with curiosity and support, not judgment and retreat. By now, you're probably feeling a mix of relief and resolve, relief that you're not broken, and resolve to step forward. So here's your invitation, pick one area in your life where you've been avoiding what matters. Write it down. Acknowledge the emotion that surfaces, fear, shame, overwhelm. Name it. Then plan a micro-step, just 5 to 10 minutes, toward that goal. Attach an immediate reward. Share your intention with someone you trust. And when you take that step, celebrate it genuinely. Because avoidance isn't the absence of courage. It's the default safety mode of a brain that wants you to survive. Courage is choosing action despite the discomfort. And every time you choose action, you expand your comfort zone. You rewire your neural pathways, telling your brain, yes, discomfort is okay. Progress is possible. Over time, the whispers of avoidance grow fainter, and the clarion call of purpose grows stronger. You've been avoiding what matters most because your brain tried to protect you. Now it's time to show your brain a new way forward. Embrace the tension between fear and purpose. Walk toward it with curiosity and kindness. Transform avoidance into momentum. Because on the other side of what you've been avoiding lies the life you truly want. Thank you for listening. If this resonated, give it a like, share with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more insights from Your Brain Talks, where we spark your mind and guide your actions. Until next time, be gentle with yourself, and take that small step today.